All right, well, welcome back, traders. Let's kick off today's analysis with a breakdown of the IWM. And what we're going to look at is the price action and range dating back into November 2024, where we can see the IWM put in a pivot high up here at about 244, sold off, consolidated in a bear flag, then sold off, consolidated another bear flag, then for the final impulse move down, sold off, where we landed and put in a pivot low at about 172. So we had a 5-wave impulse structure down to a low of about 172. Now from there, we rallied hard, created this triangle pattern, broke out from it, ran up, creating this next leg up to this high at about 210, where we hit resistance from this high here. You can see we bumped our head, ran into some resistance here, came down, and now we're making some, what I would say is some bullish consolidation. And what's interesting here is we have a couple things. So if we draw this line in and connect these highs here, and let's also do the same thing here and connect that. So you can see we have a descending broadening wedge. And what's also interesting here is we have an inverse head and shoulders, and that can be seen by, let me just grab the right tool here and putting that in. So where are we here? There we go. Okay, so here we are. Boom, here, there, down, down, there, and there, right? So a few things going on here, all of which I think are bullish, provided that we can break out. So what we're essentially looking for is a breakout of this down sloping trend line and a breakout above this neckline of this inverse head and shoulders. And ultimately, we're going to want to see daily confirming candle to signify that we've indeed broken out. But what's amazing here, provided that we do have the breakout and the confirmation, if we look at our measured moves, I'm going to just grab this. So the measured move from the inverse head and shoulders would put us at a high of about 246, right? And then if we grab the measured move from the descending broadening wedge, we'd have a target, depending on where we break out. Let's say we broke out here, we'd have a target of about 240. So what I like to do is just kind of take this whole range here, and what I would do is draw this little box, grab this, and kind of look at it that way. So, and I put it right below it actually, like this. So I'd have a couple different take profit levels. The first being about 240, the next being the center point or midline of the median of the parallel at 243, and then a high of about 246. So I like to take a couple different profit levels to ensure profitability there. I likely would even take some profit along the way, maybe even with that first take profit right about there. Wait for a sell-off and a retrace, and then potentially buy back in. So yeah, so some really good bullish action here. What I also wanted to show you relative to the S&P and Qs, we don't have bearish divergence, where if we look at the SPY, we actually do. So we have a high here, and then on the RSI, we have divergence there, right? Same thing holds true on the Qs. You can see here we have higher highs, and then down on the RSI, we have lower lows. So super interesting there. I tend to favor and have bullish bias more towards the IWM at this point, just simply because it's set up. But a few things need to happen for this to fully realize its potential. Like I said, we're really going to want to look for a breakout of this downsloping wedge, and then ultimately a breakout of the inverse head and shoulders. So I'll keep you guys posted on developments on that. But yeah, things are looking quite bullish here. So hopefully you like today's analysis and see value in this in these charts and my daily analysis. Be on the lookout for what I'm going to start doing is on the weekends, Sundays, going into the week, I'm going to pick out my top 3 trades and start analyzing those. So be sure to follow the channel. If you saw value in this video, definitely hit that like button, and I'll see you guys around on the next one. Thanks so much.